Is that MisaMisa VR?
What's up, juggalos and juggalettes, all you hungry wiki clowns out there? Today I went and got the Burger King Whopper Melt. It's their new item that they're marketing a lot. We're at a Burger King right now in virtual reality. As you can see, we can't kind of, but it says double cheeseburgers 99 cents. I don't know who made this map or when, but those are like almost $2 now. Anyway, we're at Burger King, the home of the overpriced, mediocre food. Not bad, but insanely overpriced. It's always been overpriced. But they have good cheeseburgers. My eyes are going over there. They have good cheeseburgers. I need a mirror. Okay, there we go. I'll just get up close. We'll get up real close. And I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna send you out of this. Oh God. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so their new menu. Oh fucking Christ! Every time their new menu item is the Whopper Melt. And so the Whopper Melt is basically, it's supposed to be, it's advertised as a Whopper, like a double Whopper. So there's the meat patty, and then another meat patty under it with cheese in between, cheese on top, and then some stuff, and then toast instead of a bun, which I thought seemed kind of good. Like, I can't stand sandwiches, but the few times I can eat them, well, that's not true anymore either. That's already gotten too hard for me to deal with too. But if you're gonna eat bread, it should always be toasted. That includes buns and shit too. Everything should be toasted if it's bread. So having two big pieces like Texas toast or brioche, I don't know what kind of bread they're using, but like having that on the ends and then just a burger in between seemed kind of good, like a good crispy crunchy in there. A good bite, a good seared bite in there. And that's kind of not what you get at all. And this is their big thing. Like, they're marketing the hell out of this. I mean, I wouldn't say the hell out of it. As far as I don't watch TV or anything, but I've seen ads on Spotify. That's all over the stores right now. It's all over the website. Literally, if you Google Burger King, the result itself says Burger King uh, toasted Whopper, whatever the fuck I called it. I already forgot the name of it. Burger King toasted Whopper. Is it just toasted Whopper? Whopper melt. Burger King Whopper melt. And so it's like this big new mainstay of the menu. Ooh, get excited. Here comes the Burger King Whopper Melt, toasted Whopper Melt toast thing. And so it's like, it depends. It's $5 to $6 as the burger by itself, which is already very expensive for a cheeseburger. The double Whopper, which is huge, is, and I think it's like half pound, before cooking. But it's like a half pound burger because it's two big ass patties with a bunch of cheese, is like 6.80, so it's like $7. So it's only $2 more than this thing. And this thing, I'm gonna show some pictures I found. They're random Twitter people. I don't know them or anything. No, I did not get permission to use them because they're posting on a public website. Um, and because I don't care. This thing, I didn't take pictures of my own because I just wanted to eat. I woke up early and I was just hungry and I wanted gas. It's like, so if the this is bullshit sizes, but let's say the real Whopper, the normal ass Whopper is like this big. This thing is like this big. It's literally the size. Somebody said it, I think, but it's literally the size of like a hockey puck. That is literally about the size of how big it is for $5 to $6, depending on which one you get. Is my camera shaking? No. Okay, just my head. Well, in the game it is. And you get a tiny little nothing. And so Burger King's already overpriced, like I was joking about already. Burger King already charges so much for everything. Their value menu is like $3 for shit, and it's not value. Like, you get a large, like so this combo, the combo is like $9, and you, even if you get it large, you get, Burger King large. So you get the fries, which is, McDonald's fries are like that big, large. Burger King fries like this big, large, and they half fill the little thing too. You're basically getting a small fry, but like a value-sized fry, a $1 menu-sized fry for an extra like $4 on your fucking bill. And a soda. My fucking Burger King didn't. The soda top was all broken off, and they just squished it down a little bit and smashed it up, and it was like, you're. It's like, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I don't care. I just want my fucking drink. But you know, this is like a $12 excursion, like 11 or 12 bucks. And being me, I got it plain, so just the meat and cheese and toast. None of the massive pile of soggy onions with weird sauce on it, and none of that. I didn't get any of that. So I can't comment on the sauce. I don't know how this. Well, I think the sauce is just their usual whatever they call it, secret stack or whatever sauce, the orangey kind. It's like a relish. Um, and I can't comment on like the onions, but that bread is it's bread. I think that's the biggest issue. Other than the size itself being so small, the bread is bread. It's not toast. They did not toast this bread, and based on Twitter and stuff, nobody is getting toasted bread. It is just soggy, chewy, like lukewarm, massive bread. And then like cook it just long enough to make it extra like hard to bite through. Like it doesn't like it's not like completely just bread from a loaf of bread. It is like extra chewy and hard to get through. Not hard, like difficult, but just like a pain in the ass, not enjoyable. And it kind of sucks. And it's not toasted because you don't get that crunch, you don't get that crispy, toasty thing. You just get a soggy, chewy piece of fat, thick bread on both ends. So two giant, thick, soggy, chewy, not soggy, but like chewy, gross bread with a tiny, tiny Whopper Junior patty stacked on top of another tiny, tiny Whopper Junior patty with cheese that is it's called the Whopper melt. Not only was the bread not even hot or toasted or warm, but the cheese in the actual thing was completely uncooked. And apparently, again, this is not just my location based on Twitter stuff. This is everywhere. This happens to me with Burger King in general, though. They don't really cook things much, and you get this cheese that's just flopped on there. The American cheese slice, the shitty things, and just thrown on there. And it's just solid still. Not solid like frozen, but like it's just there still. It's not melty, and it's called the melt. If you're gonna call something a melt, it needs to have melting. Otherwise, you're looking like Gordon Ramsay making his fucking grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, how crispy that is. Beautiful. Look at that.
And I didn't order Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese sandwich. I ordered a Whopper melt. Instead, I got a Whopper Junior with uncooked bread on both ends, and for $11-12. It's just not. It's not. It's not bad. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like really shitty bread, gigantic thick bread you're fighting with to get to just a basic Burger King Whopper Junior patties. So it tastes fine, really, other than the texture and the amount of bread. With that bread being untoasted, how big it is thick ass bread. Like that's part of the appeal. It's this really thick bread. But it's because it's so thick and it's untoasted. It is so much bread, and it does detract from the flavor. It does detract from the texture. It's a problem. Like you definitely should not bother getting it because that bread not being toasted doesn't just not add anything. It actively makes it worse than if you just ordered a Whopper or a double Whopper or whatever other item you want there. You know, you would literally be better off just getting like rodeo burgers or something, because they're $1.20 or something, or just Whopper Juniors, anything, because it's worse than a Whopper, and it costs more than one, or at least the same as one. Um, so I mean, I guess I would say, like I said already, it's fine. The Whopper melt, whatever, it tastes like a bad Whopper with shitty giant things of bread. So it's like a flavor wise, it's like a 4 or 5 out of 10 for fast food. Maybe even no, I'd say like 4 or 5 at worst. At best, 5, 4 worst. Maybe having the toppings if you can handle just a slop of half cooked soggy onions all over the top. not onion rings or anything, but like literally just that brown. You know when people like are cooking onions and they like just it's like a sloppy, saucy brown mess of like it looks like throw up. It's that kind of onions on there, and some other sauce. And I think you get bacon one and you get one with jalapenos, but I think they all come with the gross ass onions and the gross ass sauce, unless you order without. But maybe that makes it a little better, but it doesn't sound like it from what I saw when I was just getting those pictures. It seems like it's generally a bad item to get. And for me, it was a bad item to get. For you, it's a bad item to get because the number one Don Mega Juggalo VTuber says it's a bad item to get, so you shouldn't get it. Misa. You should get like a double Whopper with cheese, plain, large meal, and then like some value onion rings or something. Yeah. Or like a 10-piece nugget and some value rings and fries. Yeah. Burger King, I would say let me down. I say I'm disappointed, but I didn't expect much. It's Burger King. They're really they're above Arby's, but they're pretty low on the totem pole of fast food. It's not because they're bad. They're overpriced. They're mediocre. They're always disappointing in its own way because it's like, oh, I love their fries. I'm gonna get a large fry, and then you get nothing. You get like 10 fries. And you're like, oh right, I forgot. Their barbecue sauce is still the best fucking barbecue sauce in the world. But Whopper melt, no. It has no seared bite, and it doesn't taste good really at all. It just tastes like a shitty version of a shitty Whopper, shitty tiny Whopper Jr. I don't really have much else to say about it. It's just not very good. It's not worth it. Other thing is, I'm closer to being. I'm closer to being in a car reviewing in the parking lot like everybody does in real life. Whoa. But for now, I'm just in a parking lot, standing here like a hobo. Anyway, don't get the Whopper melt. It's gay. It's garbage. I mean, either one, whatever word you want to use there. I grew up in the 90s, so don't bother being offended and whining. I say this kind of shit in all my videos anyway. Anyway, it's fucking garbage. It's gay. It's shit. It's trash. And don't bother. It's overpriced. It's not good. It's not terrible. It's just not good. If you really want to try it, go ahead, I guess. Maybe you can toast the fucking bread yourself, because it would be better that way. If that bread was toasted, it would be better. It just seems like there is 0 people getting a toasted one. So I wouldn't gamble on it because it seems to be like 1 out of every fucking 1,000, 10,000, 3,000, like 30,000 people gets one that's toasted, and they probably work there and toast it themselves. So, just get a Whopper Jr. Or, get a double Whopper or something. Well, don't get a double Whopper. It's kind of fatty. I do that because I'm a fat fuck. But you can get like a Whopper with cheese. Get a seared bite. Don't get the fake plant bullshit. I'm ending this. Just fuck off and don't eat the Whopper melt because it doesn't fucking melt. It doesn't fucking melt. Well, I want to focus on